Did this fan wearing a Luka Lakers jersey next to the Mavs owner lead to Nico Harrison getting fired? His name is Nicholas Dickinson, and apparently he flipped off Mavs principal owner Patrick Dumont during Dallas's opening night loss to the Spurs. So how is he sitting next to the owner in a Luka jersey? Well, Dickinson's family owns season tickets a few rows behind where Dumont sits, and his dad told him to apologize for the rude gesture or he couldn't go to another game unless he said he was sorry. So Nicholas went to the game and asked to speak to Dumont, and security obliged. According to multiple people that spoke to Nicholas, the conversation was civil, and they obviously talked about the 900-pound elephant in the room. And Dumont reportedly admitted to the trade being a mistake. And now the general manager that traded Luka Doncic away from the Mavs has been fired. Is Nicholas Dickinson the hero Dallas Mavericks fans deserved?
YouTube. What's going on, man? I've been backing off a little bit on my content. I was dropping so much content that it was getting ridiculous, man. And I wasn't even having enough time to load and edit a lot of these videos, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of took a little break. I ain't really take a break. I just took a few days off. I've been uploading some of my a lot of my shorts and stuff like that. But as far as content, videos and stuff, I've been just relaxing for a week. Let y'all breathe a little bit. I've been dropping so much content that I had to take me a little break, man. But I'm on here today because I want to talk about a real bad decision the guy made. This dude named Nico Harrison. Bad decision, man. When he made the decision at the time, I didn't know how to feel about the decision. I was excited to have a young Luka. I know Anthony Davis stayed hurt so much, so I wasn't really tripping about getting rid of Anthony Davis. But it was such a shocking trade. I didn't even really know how to react at first when it went down. So it was just like boom, you know what I'm saying, when it happened. But Nico Harrison is today. I seen Shams bringing it up, talking about he got fired. And I kind of feel sorry for Nico Harrison and I knew it was gonna happen. If you see, I got videos last year I dropped saying they was gonna get him up out of there. He thought it was the smartest dude in the room. But I thought the new ownership group had came to that agreement knowing that Luka, you was gonna have to pay Luka one of them crazy super maxes. And how Luka's playing right now for my Lakers, I think he deserved every red cent of what he should have been paid. You know what I'm saying? How I'm looking at it right now, it looked like he deserved every little red cent that he was supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? But Luka is with the Lakers now, hooping, balling out, you know what I'm saying? Look at how Luka look, you know what I'm saying? I know them Dallas Mavericks fans are real sad. I think they last in the West right now. I think they last in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. But Cooper Flag, it's gonna take him a little time, but Cooper Flag would never be what Luka is to Mavericks and what Luka was to the Mavericks. Cooper Flag, I don't think will never be that. I think they got two different kind of games. I think he'll be a game changer, but a Luka Doncic is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Luka Doncic is like a Giannis or a LeBron James or a Jokic or one of them kind of guys. He's like a life-changing kind of basketball player. And they got rid of Luka. They thought they was making a good decision getting Anthony Davis. I'm a big fan of Anthony Davis, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate what he did for my Lakers and with LeBron. But he's injury prone. And knowing that they got a Kyrie Irving that's injury prone. Luka, he have a few injuries, but for the most part, Luka plays in the playoffs. And then they got rid of the guy and they had just made the finals, which I don't understand. That didn't even make no sense to me. How do you make the finals? And you know, you played against a team in the finals that was just a better team than you, but making the finals, that's a good thing. You should build on top of that. And then they had all them centers. You know what I'm saying? They had a good lineup. You know what I'm saying? I think if the Dallas, all it takes is one injury, and you can run that back. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Mavericks made a crazy mistake in judgment. You know what I'm saying? Sending Luka over there with us, because Luka and Austin Reeves right now is cooking, and LeBron James ain't even played a game this season. And how Luka's playing right now, Luka was averaging 41. I think he averaging like 37 right now, 9 and 9. And them are Luka numbers. That's what Luka do. You know what I'm saying? And he wins, because you can't say he didn't win with the Mavericks, because he got them all the way to the finals. So you can't say that. So the trade really didn't make no sense. When I first seen the trade, I was like, is that for real? My son called me. I'm looking. I'm like, dang, we just got Luka. We traded Anthony Davis. I'm a big fan of Anthony Davis. Like I said, I didn't know how to feel about the trade at first. But Luka Doncic, you got to let Anthony Davis go. I'm sorry. You got to let it go. And then we seen what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as Anthony Davis got over there to the Mavericks, the second half, he was hurt. And in the first half, he was balling out. He was looking like the Anthony Davis, the all-pro, that he always looked like if he could stay healthy. But he went injured. And then this season, he's already injured. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a calf strain. He's already not playing for the Mavericks. So that's what we was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Love Anthony Davis game. The matchup with LeBron, end up giving my Lakers another ring. And people be hating on the ring, talking about it's a bubble ring. But if anybody else would have won that ring, they would consider that one of the hardest rings. But with LeBron James winning, it's a bubble ring. It don't mean nothing. But Nico Harrison, I think the decision he made, and everybody saying it's his decision. I think it was his ideal. You know what I'm saying? I think it was his ideal. And then he brought it to the bosses, and I guess they signed off on it. Jason Kidd, I don't know how much say so Jason Kidd got in there, but I think he kind of signed off with it, you know what I'm saying? And they made the move. But the new ownership that came in, they not trying to hear that. They say, we got to get you up out of here. The fans hate you. And this got to be, if just say for instance, with my Lakers, if Luka don't even got to win 2 rings. Just imagine if Luka come with the Lakers and win 1 ring. That'll be devastating to the Mavericks. You know, that'll be devastating to the Dallas Mavericks. Even though y'all got a bright future with the team you got, I think right now with the Mavericks, I would tear the team down. They don't look like my Lakers, because my Lakers look like, hey, we on our, it looks like we can win it all. You know what I'm saying? When LeBron, how we playing right now, because we done added some other pieces, but how Luka's playing right now with Austin Reeves. When LeBron come back, LeBron James don't got to take all the burden and all the baggage on his back trying to carry the team like he have always had. Like, I think the thing with the Luka and the Anthony Davis thing is, like I said before in a recent video, LeBron James want to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He wants somebody else to take the reins. But the thing with Anthony Davis, he never would take the reins. You know, Anthony Davis would have a good game here and there, and he would disappear. You know what I'm saying? And he always been like that, and he injury prone. And I think like people like Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, they're more of a second player on the team. You know what I'm saying? Not the leading. You know what I'm saying? The leading person. You know, not the person that lead the team, the win, to be the star, to be the top star. They can be a star, but not the driving force to win the whole championship like a Shea, like an SGA. You get rid of a person like Luka. Luka is the star. Luka is the number one, like a Giannis and stuff, like the leader of the team. And he made a big mistake doing that. That was just a bad idea. I don't know what made him sit in the room and think that was a good idea to get rid of Luka. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying a lot of things about Luka, how he was picking up weight, how he wasn't taking care of himself. But I wasn't seeing that on the court. I don't care how you look. I don't think Jokic ain't out there looking like a bodybuilder where he got the most pleasing aesthetic body. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't got the aesthetic, because I know y'all gonna get me on that. But he don't got the most, you know, he ain't got the muscles and all that. But it's like with Luka and Jokic, they play in their own pace. It's like when Luka got the ball, he's moving in slow motion sometimes, but he keep you so off balance, you know what I'm saying? And he controls the game at his own pace. So when you got a person like that, you can't get, that's like a life-changing. Dallas be making bad decisions. Dallas Cowboys got rid of Michael Parsons. Like some of the decisions people make, like, it don't make sense. Like when you get a life-changing player on your team, you don't get rid of them. Even, look, I cut for Cooper Flag. I'm a big fan of Cooper Flag. Big fan of Anthony Davis. Big fan of Kyrie Irving. But like I said, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, they're not the number one player on their team. They're not the star that can carry a franchise. Kyrie done tried it before. Anthony Davis been in a situation and he couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? You need that alpha number one guy like a LeBron to help you get over the hump. You need a person like Luka to help you get over the hump. You need a Giannis to help you get over the hump. You need that kind of player. So you got rid of a number one, and then you got a number two, and then everybody thought you won in the draft getting the number one draft pick with Cooper Flagg. But the thing about Cooper Flagg is I think he's going to be a great player. I think he's going to end up being a great basketball player. But that ain't a proven commodity. You know what I'm saying? He's not proven. He haven't proven anything in the NBA yet. And then Jason Kidd got him playing point guard. Like, I think he had a pretty good game last night against the Bucks, but they still lost. But you got him playing point guard out of his element, and he's not no natural point guard. The dude is 6'9", 6'10". He ain't, man. You can't have him playing no point. And I know if Kyrie was back, but you know, Kyrie ain't even no point. Kyrie can run the point, but Kyrie is really a two to me. And they need a good point guard, you know what I'm saying? And they got him running the point. I think they all over the place, you know what I'm saying? How you go from having Luka Doncic and getting rid of him to getting some broke up players and then drafting a number one. You got a number one pick, Cooper Flagg, but then you got him running the point. Like, they all over the place. I think sometimes you got to turn down that team, man, and send us one of them centers, man. I think if the Lakers send us Gafford or one of them guys that can help us, and turn down y'all team. Y'all not winning them with that beat up team, man. We didn't already deal with the Anthony Davis experience. He say hurt too much. LeBron didn't already deal with the Kyrie Irving experience. He say hurt too much. So you got two guys you can't depend on staying healthy. And you trade a young, once in a lifetime player draft pick in a Luka that's cooking right now. Luka can't be stopped. Was averaging 41 at one time. Anthony Davis, I don't know what he's averaging because he's not playing. You know what I'm saying? I picked him on my lineup last night, and he had 0 points, and I was wondering why he had 0 points because he wasn't playing. And I don't even know why they be putting him on a parlay if he's not going to play. That don't make no sense. But back to what I was talking about. Nico, you got fired, homie. You made bad decisions, and now it's coming back to hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back to hunt you, man. Now you got to look for another job, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. And then Luka, I wish he was there one more game and Luka play against the Mavericks and come out there and cook the Mavericks. And then he look at you like when he played the Mavericks that time when y'all had first traded him away. I hope he just look at y'all. But that was a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? That was a bad move. And I kind of feel sorry for Nico because it might have been his idea, but the whole ownership group went along with it. You know what I'm saying? So they throwing him under the bus. Like, oh, that was your decision. That's what it's looking like. Like, they just blaming him for the decision. But when he presented the decision, which could have been a good decision, you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine if AD would have stayed healthy, Kyrie Irving wouldn't end up getting hurt. And then, like you say, you end up getting a Cooper Flagg, and you got a full assembled team. But that's the only thing about AD and Kyrie Irving. You cannot depend on their availability, and I think that's the most important thing when you're in sports. It's not how good you are, it's how available you are. If you can't play, you don't do nobody no good. And I'm just looking at it like, man, I know they're very disappointed right now in making that move, because Luka is cooking, and now he's in LA, and guess what? We balling, and we ain't even got LeBron back. Wait till LeBron come back, man, and give him a little bit more help. I think we'll be unbeatable, because everybody was taking a dump on Aiden, saying he was over with, and Aiden looking like the guy. He out there balling, you know what I'm saying? So we got a pretty good team, man. And Nico Harrison, hey, man, you'll find you another job one day. But bad decisions like that and the stupid decisions put you in the situation you in. You know what kind of situation you in? You in a situation when you get fired. And I don't like laughing at nobody getting fired, because he in a way better position in life than me and making a whole lot of money to make them decisions. But Luka Doncic wouldn't have did it. When I seen it, I didn't believe it. It ended up happening. Look at the situation y'all in. Look at the situation my Lakers in. Appreciate you, Nico. Hey, you have a wonderful day, and you'll end up getting another job. Don't worry, because a lot of times in sports they like mediocrity, and they'll keep hiring the same group of guys that don't win nothing and make bad decisions, because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I think at one time Nico was real cool with Rob Pelinka. You know, Rob Pelinka was connected to Kobe Bryant, so I think he'll get another opportunity. And you know, to pay that money, I don't even think he can speak up. Because if I could speak up, I'd be like, hey, man, that wasn't my decision. It was such and such decision. But he'll never get a job again. But that's how I feel about the situation. Man, y'all tell me, how do y'all feel about Nico Harrison getting axed, and how my Lakers look and how them Dallas Mavericks look? Trash. I think they're in last place where they need to be at. You know what I'm saying? But like, comment, subscribe on my video. And I'm back on here doing my content. So, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. If you ain't got a membership on my page yet, you're playing yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You're blind, baby. You're blind to the fact that you're blind. If you can't see what I can see, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out.